Hello everyone, hope we're all good. And so here's another video on my 1980s Dimplex wall mountable downflow fan heater. Now this is only going to be a quick video on it because I have fixed it, as in, and don't get your hopes up, I haven't fixed it as in to make it work again. I'm not going to even attempt to connect it to the mains again in case it either doesn't work or it does work, but then it starts smoking after a few minutes it's been on. In my last video, I mentioned that the pull cord was broken, or sorry, I meant at least the pull cord had actually disconnected itself from the switch inside here. So that's what the issue was. So the switch has actually been fixed now, temporarily though. I've used a cable tie for now. If I want to keep it being used as a cable tie, then I will. If I want to have it fixed properly, then I will. So yeah, so if I pull the pull cord, it'll actually work. So yeah. So just have a little quick look on the heater. Here's the side of it. Here's the back of it. Well, when I say the back of it, I mean this part of the back of it. Here's the actual back of it. Just at the back here. It's got bits on the back, parts that help it wall mount on the wall. So you guys might remember that that where this heater came from originally, where I got it. This was my great-grandma's old bathroom fan heater. She had this mounted on her bathroom wall, just above her bath. So the bath was here. So the bath was laid out here. And the heater was just sort of up there on that wall. That's where this heater sat. So yeah. When this Dimplex was removed from the wall, because we were doing my step great-granddad's and my great-grandma's old house up. We were doing it up, like basically doing modernisation, basically just making it all look new. Like, when I say all of it, I mean absolutely everything, making it all new, taking out all the old stuff and then putting the new stuff in. So yeah, so this Dimplex was chucked in the skip outside my step great-granddad's and my great-grandma's old house. There was a skip outside for all the old rubble of stuff, and this Dimplex was chucked in it, and I thought, oh my goodness, no, I've got to save it because it's my great-grandma's old heater. And it was only a few years back that this Dimplex was actually still in the wall. Because after my great-grandma sadly passed away, and my step-great-granddad couldn't really cope on his own, he went into hospital a few times because he got unwell sadly, we were still looking after the house. And this Dimplex was actually still in the bathroom wall, exactly where the story is about this heater is that my step-great-granddad actually fitted this in for my great-grandma because she wanted something like this. So this heater was actually fitted in for her. My step-great-granddad did it for her. And I'm so happy I've managed to save this heater from going to the dump. I'm really happy I managed to save it. Obviously we can't turn it on anymore because it's either not going to work or it will work, but it might suddenly start smoking, which is not a good thing. because in this day and age, we don't really want using these old heaters anymore. Some of these old heaters are still safe though, to actually still use. It depends how much use they've had over the past, like over a good like 24 to 28 year period. Depends how much use they've had. So yeah, so I wanted to save this. This Dimplex had so much use in its time when it still worked, because I don't think it works now. Even if it did, I wouldn't recommend leaving it on for long, as it could start smoking. So yeah, so I'll just keep it as it is now. Yes, so anyway, so I fixed the pull cord on it. So yeah, so this is basically just a quick video, just looking around over it basically again, but a lot shorter than the other video. The other video went on for 27 minutes. This one's going to be a lot shorter. So anyway, so we're going to have a little, I've got a little surprise for the end. I can't remember if I mentioned it. I might as well mention it now. So the pull, oh yeah, I think I did mention it. So the pull cord's been fixed now. So if I pull it, it'll pull. So anyway, so we'll just open it up. This is what the inside would have looked like. Got this front cover here. That's on the inside of it. That's outside, as you saw just now. That's indicator. Now this doesn't actually have an indicator light. It just has an indicator. Front grille. Well, yeah. Dimplex. Do not cover. Disconnect from the mains before removing this cover. It's supposed to have screws in it, but the screws are actually missing, so I had to be very careful that whenever I put this somewhere, that like if it's upside down or on its front, that the front cover will not come off. So anyways, yeah, so we can, the exhaust grill here can come off as well. It just slides off like that. Yeah, so that's the inside. Can always take that off if it needs cleaning. This was quite dirty when I got it, so I gave it a brief clean, even though it wasn't going to be used anymore. So here we got the elements. Now these elements are as old as the heater. Now this Dimplex dates back to roughly 84, 85. When I say that, I mean 1984, 1985 it dates from. So yeah. Got black blades, still able to turn those. They've got a good spin. We got the switch here. I don't really call it a dial because it's really not. It's just a switch that turns. And it can easily come out just like that. And it can go back in if you need to clean the inside, but which is very unlikely because this part, the area won't get that dirty at all. Blades on this are still pretty mucky, but it was about 6 years ago that I got this, and 6 years ago it's taken out the wall. 6 years ago that I knew it was still working because I actually tested this myself and it was still in the bathroom wall. Yeah, it worked fine. Yeah, I'll say it like that. It worked fine. Motor sounded okay, but the reason why, because I think I mentioned in the last video that I was still sort of using this, is because it had a really bad smell with it, that's why. Yes, anyway, so it's just the inside of the elements, just down there. Then we got electrics. Just basic wiring. We've got this green piece here, which is the thermostat. So I can lightly press on it. Yes, the thermostat's just here where my finger is. I can still press that. So we've got a rating plate here. So it says Dimplex Heating Limited Model FX20. 240 volts at 50 hertz. Basically I'm just basically reading it. Yep, it's got 2000 watts, Series B, and it's made in Ireland. Dimplex Heating Limited. Yep. because these older heaters were always fitted with 2000 watts. Yeah. My uncle has got two newer Dimplex wall-mounted fan heaters in his flat. He's got one in his kitchen that doesn't get used very much, and he's got one in his bathroom. His bathroom ones have more use. When I next go and see my uncle at his flat, if he lets me turn them on, which I don't see why not, just for a few minutes, then I'd like to do a video on both of them. Yeah. Yes, anyways, yes, basically that's it. So you've got to locate this at the front. Got to just see that I'm doing it. Did I do that properly? Oh no, the other one's still poking out. It's alright though. Let's take it off again. No, it's still not. Okay, so yeah, so make sure those are both located. There we go. They are in now. So anyways, yeah. So now I can show you how this works with the pull cord. So the moment you pull the pull cord, the indicator turns to red. So I'm just gonna show you in the scene now. See, red, that means on. Now if this was still in the mains, this would be starting up now. And if you want to turn it off, obviously you just pull it again. On, off, on, off, on, off. I'm going to do a short video of this, just doing it, and don't get confused. So just so you guys make sure. So listen. So see, doesn't work. Sorry, I need to pull that again. Didn't pull it hard enough. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video of seeing the Dimplex again. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed, and see ya.